Dug this guy up. I thought it was nothing, but there's embossing on this guy. There is embossing on this guy, everybody. But look at this. I just think I found an orange crush. That's an older one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. It's Pluto water. You see the devil on the bottom. It says Pluto. I would say that's got to be uranium glass. I pretty well guarantee that's uranium glass. So that would glow under a black light, that's for sure. All right, look at, literally just popped out of milk with my shovel there. Look at that. I think it's a labeled one. Oh yeah, it's got the label still on it. Hey everybody, I am heading to an old town dump site and I'm gonna dig for old antique bottles. I've been here before. I found all kinds of amazing stuff, like old soda bottles, old poison bottles, and all kinds of stuff here. So I'm really looking forward to do some digging. I'm gonna spend a few hours here and I'm gonna see what I can get out of here. All right, let's get to it. And don't forget to hit the like button. I just popped out something pretty cool. It's one of those Army Navy bottles. I found a few of them before, but man, it's such a nice bottle. It's actually got the cap on it there. Yeah, look at that. Look at that, Army Navy brands. Rye, gin, scotch, brandy, rum. That is a freaking cool bottle right there. So that's a keeper. Other than that, I mean, just a little blue. Put an ashtray. King's beer. Drink King's beer lager. A beer that has everything. Wow, there you go, everybody. And here's like a script ink, probably 1930s or so. That's it so far. So I'm gonna keep digging along this trench here and see what we can get out of here. All right, let's keep digging around. Almost forgot about all the trinkets I found here. Look at all this stuff. I'm kind of thinking this could be like a croto bell or something, but I just don't really see any slots on the sides. But I don't know, I'll have to get that cleaned up. If anyone knows what that is, let me know in the comments. Then I found a really cool blue swirly marble there. That is pretty awesome. I found a marble that's cracked in half. Melted and cracked in half. I'm not sure if that counts as a marble. And then a whole bunch of red beads. Look at that. That's kind of cool. So I found some trinkets. All right. I just dug this guy out. It's actually fully intact. I looked it up. It's something to do with a filter rod for like coffee or tea. There's actually some numbers, like a patent date on there, 1935 or something like that. Huh. Oh yeah, Corey rod. Huh. Usually these stems on the end here are broken off, so that's kind of cool. It's fully intact. I got this cleaned up. So it says US patent 1931076. Oh, there's another patent number on there as well, and it says Corey rod. So this is like a tea or coffee filter rod. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but it's the first one I've ever found fully intact. That is pretty cool. It's fully intact. All right, that's a keeper. So I found that, and then the only other thing I found was ink, Quink ink. Kind of looks like a spaceship. And I found a coaster too. Hold on, there's my coaster. It's like an amber colored coach coaster. That's kind of cool. And Brandon and Jay are over there. They're digging away, finding treasures and eating lollipops. With my camera here because Brandon found something pretty awesome apparently. I heard the screaming from my pit. Yeah, I found something good. Scream.
Oh, it's just got a slight crack in the,
is it?
Oh, and on the bottom too. Oh well. It's still
a cool find.
Yeah.
Just pretend it's not cracked. It still looks good on the shelf with all the other bottles.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool. Awesome. Oh yeah, 1921 on there. August 12th August 12th. It's amazing at a specific date.
Yeah.
That's a cool find.
Must be the patent date.
Yeah. All right. Awesome. Oh yeah, so you got some milk bottles. Is this the?
That's a store K.
Oh, store K bottle.
Britain.
Oh, Britain's. That's nice.
And,
awesome. Britain's
the
Dairy.
Brantford City Dairy.
Jeez, you got a variety of milk bottles here.
Yeah, they're good.
Awesome.
Spot for milks in here.
Store K bottle, Brantford City Dairy.
Yeah, that was nice.
All right, you guys are on to the milks.
Yeah. Just found some cinnamon, medicinal cinnamon.
Yeah,
so
some cinnamon.
It's embossed too. So
Oh, is it?
See.
All right.
If you want to get a video.
Yeah, I'll check out the cinnamon.
Oh, look it. Look it.
What we got?
Marble.
Oh, there we go. Marble live. Nice.
Just say, no, I'm just serious. Must have popped out as soon as I pulled the bottle out.
Yeah. Awesome.
Cool.
Awesome. All right. Let's keep digging. Oh, one of those. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's nice. Oh, yeah. I found one of these. Well, I accidentally broke one of these. I found one, but my shovel hit the end of it and I chipped the end off. But that is awesome. Langdales?
Yeah.
Concentrated meta something.
Medicine.
Essence of cinnamon. That is pretty sweet. That's a good find. All right, nice find, Jay. Well, that would have been cool if the lip wasn't chipped. It's almost like it's like a beehive type of look to that. I don't know if it's like maybe a honey jar. It's kind of what it looks like to me. Usually it's the label would have been on the front there. All right, so that's pretty cool. Too bad it was chipped. I just found an old ink bottle here. Cork top. It's got the cork still in it there. A little bit of ink still in it as well. Oh yeah, Waterman's ink, made in Canada. That's probably 1920s. Oh, the cork's out of it now. Cool old ink bottle. I'll take that. Cool find. And then, oh, let's get up here. But yeah, today is day of inks. Just tons and tons of inks. I mean, an old booze bottle I just found there. Found a Hires soda bottle. It says Hires on the bottom there. I'm not sure if there's a date. I think these are 1933. Hires, oh, 37 I think it says on the bottom. 1930s Hires root beer bottle. This is a bit of a heartbreaker. Look at all the cracks in it. It's one of those baby bottles, but it's a bigger size to it. I think it says infant. I don't know, I can't baby, I see baby on there. That's too bad it's all cracked up. I found this too, I don't know what the heck that is. Anyone know what that is? Some kind of pen holder, ink holder, I have no idea. If you know what that is, leave a comment on this video. And the blue, that's about it. So Brandon's over there digging away, still finding milk bottles, soda bottles. Jay's way over there. All right, let's keep going. There's a bottle sticking out over here. Look at this, just found a soda. Majestic something beverages. I don't know if that label's gonna last. And it says Texola. Yeah, the label's a little bit going on the back. That's a cool bottle though. Even if the label doesn't last, it's still cool to find. All right, I'm liking that find. Can anyone do that? Bend their finger like that without bending the top portion? Or am I the only one that can do that? If you can do what I can do there, let me know. All right, just found another marble. Look at that, nice green and white marble. And then, like a minute later, I found another. Looks like a green and white marble. Look at that. More of a bluish, aqua kind of color. Couple cool marbles. So I'm definitely onto the marbles here. And I found like a little blue. I was kind of disappointed that this wasn't embossed. I mean, it's old liquor bottle of some kind, but no embossing on that. That's too bad. But I'm finding a lot of brown, like corked up brown bottles. So whenever you find those brown bottles, there's a good chance of finding poisons. I'm finding tons and tons and tons of brown bottles. So like a lot of this type of stuff. Whenever you find this stuff, there's a good chance you're gonna find a poison. So hopefully I can find a poison. All right, let's keep digging around. Just dug this guy up. I thought it was nothing, but there's embossing on this guy. There is embossing on this guy, everybody. Now, what does it say? This says old something. I don't know if it says Old Spice. I don't know. Old Quaker. Old Quaker. I haven't found one of these before, so I'll have to look up to see what that is. All right, I got this guy cleaned up. It says Old Quaker. That's an old whiskey bottle. I'm assuming that's a sample size, or I'm not sure why it's so small, but that is a really cool find. All right, now back to what that is. That is pretty cool. I just thought it was just I wasn't even gonna look at it. I kind of tossed it away. I was like, no, that looks like a cork top. Maybe I should just see if there's anything on it. And I'm glad I looked. Old Quaker. Awesome. All right, nice find. Let's keep going. Let's keep digging this pit here. Let's go. All right, look at, literally just popped out of milk with my shovel there. Look at that. I think it's a labeled one. Oh yeah, it's got the label still on it. Whoa. Brant Cooperative Dairy. Look at that. See if this will wipe off. Oh wow, yeah, look at the, I wonder if that label's gonna last. Keep him healthy, smiling. Something milk. That is cool, man. Be very interesting to see if the label lasts on that one. Very interesting. I gotta clean up as best I can. The label actually lasted. Look at that. It says, oh, it says creep him? Is that what it says? Healthy and smiling. Brant Co-op Milk, I think. Some of the label's gone on the corner there, but that's okay. Brant Cooperative Dairy, pure, safe milk. But at the moment, it's intact. Isn't that something? All right, cool. I've been digging a little bit deeper here just because because I've only been doing surface digging here for the last little while, but I'm starting to find stuff. Look at all the old like booze bottles that are coming out of here, and you know, bromo seltzer. Look at that. What is that? I don't know if it's an ink bottle or kind of looks like a fly, one of those fly dead poison bottles or something. Could be ink. It's hard to say. Well, there is some embossing on there, made in Canada or something like that. It's hard to say. I don't have very good. Remember when I said this bottle kind of looks like an old fly poison bottle? Well, so I found that, and look what I just found. What are the chances? Fly poison. Look at it. It says fly. What does it say again? Fly dead. Fly dead. Like a fly poison bottle. And that's something. So the fact that they are found so close together, I would say they're both fly poison bottles. What do you think? Prove me if I'm wrong, everybody. All right, I'm on a break, so I'm gonna do a little update. I found this. This is kind of neat. This is Pluto water. You see the devil on the bottom. It says Pluto. That's kind of cool. Well, some of these ones have embossing on the sides. Unfortunately, this one does not. But still a cool bottle nonetheless. It's a nice color to that. All right, awesome find. And then I just found like a Lysol bottle. There you go, Lysol bottle. It's got some embossing along the lip there. Probably 1920s or so, maybe 1930s. And then I found a Coca-Cola. I couldn't get a date off the bottom, so it might be a modern one. It might end up being like 1950s or something like that. But it's still a cool find. I like finding old Coke bottles. And check this guy out. Look at that. That looks like depression glass to me. This looks like a perfume. Isn't that something? Look at the color on that. If I can get it into light there. It's kind of like an orangey pinky color. Hard to see. Ah, that's a pretty cool find right there. Look at that. Look at that. Just look at it, everybody. Cool find. And I don't know, I've been finding a lot of cork tops and blues and things like that, but yeah, that's about it. So but I'll keep digging through here, and be careful these days. Look at, there's a needle there, like a whole bunch of needles in there. It's definitely a crazy world we live in these days, let me tell you. Look at that. That's the first turtle I've seen this year. Kind of strange place for a turtle. It's in the middle of a, it's quite a large river. I'll show you. It's quite a large river. Usually you see turtles in ponds, not rivers like that. I mean, I'm not a turtle expert or anything. That's cool. First turtle of the year. I just dug this guy up. I would say that's got to be uranium glass. I pretty well guarantee that's uranium glass. So that would glow under a black light, that's for sure. That is pretty cool. Must be an old salt shaker. And I don't see any damage either. Like there's no cracks or chips or anything. That's in good shape. I got this uranium glass salt shaker cleaned up. It actually cleaned up pretty good. All right, now let's check under the black light to see if it glows. Check that out. I definitely think that is uranium glass. Wow, that is amazing. What a find. That's in good shape. All right, another one for the uranium collection. All right, let's keep digging around. All right, digging around these roots. This is why it's always good to dig around roots, because a lot of other diggers will not dig the roots. Also, I forgot my gloves today, so I'm digging without gloves. But look at this. I just think I found an orange crush. And that's an older one. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Look at that. Oh, there we go. Orange crush, baby. It's got like a little dude or something above the orange crush symbol there. Wicked, 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 wicked. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a date off that. A lot of times there's dates on the bottoms, or I can't remember where the date is on this one. That is freaking sweet. I got this orange crush all cleaned up here. You can see on here, there's a date, August 22nd, 1921. And then the other side, it says orange crush. It's got that symbol. I still haven't figured out what that symbol means at the top there. If you know what it is, leave me a comment on this video. But that is a nice find. Freaking look at that. Just look at that. What a find. Oh, wow, wow, wow. And at the moment, I don't see any cracks or chips. Sometimes when they dry out, you can see all the little dings and nicks in it. But for now, it looks pretty awesome. That was an amazing dig. We found a lot of really good stuff. I'm pretty happy with that dig. So I hope everyone enjoyed it. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe if you haven't, and leave a public comment on this video. It really helps us out a lot. Have a good day, everybody. Have a good week, and I'll see you next Friday for our next adventure.